The member from Oshawa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And my question is to the Minister of Community Safety and Correctional Services. Speaker, 2 weeks ago, I called on the minister to intervene in the OSPCA's application to put down 21 dogs rescued from a dogfighting ring in Tilbury and to spare their lives. 2 weeks later, and the courts have denied the application of the dog rescue to rehabilitate these animals, and their lives remain in the minister's hands. Speaker, these dogs should be going to a rescue organization, and the only barrier is the OSPCA court application and the breed-specific legislation that bans them. Will the minister commit to saving these dogs and end the breed-specific ban in Ontario?
Thank you. Minister of Community Services.
Well, Speaker, I mean, this question is already asked, an identical question, and my answer really does not change as well, Speaker. Contrary to the member's assertion, contrary to the public reports, the government does not currently have legislative or regulatory authority to direct the OSPCA to take or not to take any action or to exempt a private facility from the requirements of the Dog Owners Liability Act for the purposes of transferring ownership of the dogs to such a facility. Speaker, the OSPCA, as we know, is an independent charitable organization that provides a number of services. A lot of those services come as a result of the OSPCA Act that has been passed by this legislation, Speaker, and part of that legislative requirement is for the SPCA inspectors and agents to enforce any law pertaining to the welfare of animals, and of course, Speaker, police could also enforce those laws. Thank you.
Supplementary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And just to be clear, this wasn't a repeat of the same question. We are asking for an end to the breed-specific ban. Speaker, the minister claims that there's nothing he can do, but he is the minister responsible for the administration of the OSPCA Act that governs the group seeking to euthanize these dogs. So he does have a say. The breed-specific ban is a provincial ban, and this government is choosing to continue on with this discriminatory legislation. So, Speaker, I will ask again, just to be clear, will the minister end the breed-specific ban and allow animal welfare agencies the chance to rehabilitate these 21 dogs instead of condemning them to die?
Thank you, Minister.
Speaker, thank you again to the member for the question, and I just want to make sure that that particular piece of legislation has been put in place by this legislature to ensure public safety and security. Speaker, we have heard of many instances where a particular breed of dogs have resulted in serious injuries to children in particular, and that, Speaker, something that of course we all take very seriously. In this particular instance, Speaker, as we know that there are currently an application to the court by the OSPCA for permission to euthanize 21 of the 31 pit bull dogs seized from an alleged dog fighting operation, citing risk to public safety. And that is a key, Speaker. One of the reasons why OSPCA is seeking this application, because they feel that 21 of the dogs cite some serious risk to public safety, and the other dogs, Speaker, have been rehabilitated. But in this particular instance, determination is being made. Thank you.